Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Long Wave Foundation wear test. So I'm going to put this on and leave it on for a few hours and see how it lasts through my oily skin. So if you guys didn't know or new to my channel, hello, welcome. My name is Shuana and I have oily skin. Extremely oily skin, so I want to see how this foundation lasts on oily skin. Also, I'm in the shade 370 Warm. All the details will be listed down in the description box. Always check the description box for any information that you are after. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and apply this with two different primers on half of my, each half of my face. And we're going to leave it on and see how it lasts and all the kind of stuff. So let's jump on to the video. Hey guys, so we're just starting off with primer. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter primer on this side. And then on this half of my face, I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish primer, which I love. So we're going to see how the foundation holds up on both these primers. Just applying the Fenty Beauty one. The Fenty Beauty one is more of like a lotiony kind of a primer. It doesn't feel like silicone-y or anything like that. It actually feels quite moisturizing. And then on this side of my face, I'm going to be applying the Smashbox one, which is more a clear silicone based primer, or the silicone, primer. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Perfecting Something Foundation in the shade, the Soft Matte Foundation, Soft Matte Long Wear Foundation in the shade 370 Warm. Now they have 40 shades and they all have an undertone. So mine on the display at Sephora said 370 Warm. There was like 360 Cool, 350 Neutral. So it tells you what undertone it is. So you can choose the right one. It says shake well. And then I'm just going to take a couple pumps in the back of my hand. When I did my first impressions, the brush worked better. So I'm going to use a brush. Also, I used this brush last time, the Artiste Manicure buffing brush. But I went ahead and picked up the Fenty Beauty foundation brush. That is what it looks like. I've heard great things, so thought I'll use this today. And if you see the comparison, this one's more rounder, whereas this one's more flatter. It's not as round and buffy. I don't know, let's see. I'm going straight into the foundation and applying it. So that is the shade there. The shade does oxidize. I noticed that when I wore it the rest of the week, the shade when I apply it looks good, but then it goes like half a shade darker. But it's not too bad. I think it'll be better in summer. But if I go lighter, I have to go really light because 360 is cool and 350 is neutral. And I am definitely a warm undertone. When I wear anything cool or neutral, I look dead. So that is two pumps, which gave me one layer. It's given me pretty good coverage, but I would just like to go and add another pump to areas I need. So I'm just going to take some and add on my cheek there. So that's another pump. I'm happy with that. I just want to show you guys the oxidization on my hands. As you can see, it's gone darker, whereas in the start it didn't. So that's the change of color. If you are NC45 in MAC, you will be this color because the one dark I think is too dark obviously. And the one lighter, I mean, maybe you could try that. I might have to try a sample of that. But you can get away with it because at least this is warm. Like if you see my chest and my face, my chest is a bit like, and my neck is a bit light. But once I put concealer and powder, it should be okay. But it is definitely half a shade darker and I can tell. But if you are MAC NC44, I'm pretty sure this would be your best bet. But go check out the other shades just in case. But I think this would be a best match. Also, the foundation sets really quick, so make sure you work in sections and quick. But it is easy to blend, you know, when you're working in sections. And also, I love the finish of it so much. This brush, the foundation brush from Fenty Beauty, I really like. It's applying foundation really well. It doesn't give me that streakiness. I like it. It's expensive, but I like it. I like it. I mean, I saw no difference between this and this. It's just a different kind of brush. I've never owned anything like this, and I like to apply it. I definitely prefer it with a brush because I find the sponge soaks up the product more, and also because it sets, it's hard to blend. Anyways, I'm going to go conceal, powder, and do all that kind of stuff, and I'll be right back to show you what it looks like. I'm back, so I've gone ahead and put some concealer. I used the Tarte Shape Tape under the eyes and on the bridge of my nose. Then I just used the Too Faced New Loose powder to set the under eye, and for the rest of my face I used the Too Faced Cocoa Powder in the shade 10. Just put that all over my face, and then I've used bronzer, and then that's it on my face. I haven't put any blush, highlighter, or setting spray. Then on the, like, I filled my eyebrows, my eyes, and my lips. So just on the skin, I don't have much. I've only got powder and bronzer. So yeah, I want to leave it on and see what I look like when I get back from work, because I'm currently going to work, as I just said. So yeah, this is what my face looks like. I'm going to just show you a up close one. So this is my face close. As you can see, there's no highlight or blusher or setting spray, so I want to see how it lasts. And all the products I used on my face will be listed down below in the description box, so go check that out. But the time is now 7:13. I'm going to work. I'm going to come back around 4 o'clock or a little bit before that and show you guys what it looks like, do a check-in. But yeah, I will see you guys later. Hey guys, so I am back for the check-in. The time is now 5:24, and I first put on the makeup at 7:15, so that is 10 hours. So this is what my face looks like at a 10-hour check-in. Both the sides look the same, even though I used two separate primers. So I used the Fenty Beauty primer on this side and the Smashbox photo finish primer on this side, and they both look exactly the same. I am very shiny, but this is a 10-hour check-in. The powder I used was the Too Faced one, so it wasn't really a mattifying powder, it was just a loose powder. So maybe because throughout the week when I was using the foundation, I used the Rimmel Stay Matte powder and I wasn't this shiny. So also depends on what primer you use, and obviously no setting spray. I haven't used any setting spray on this face, but I was wearing the all-nighter and I wasn't this shiny. But in saying that, my foundation's not breaking apart. Normally I am this greasy, and also foundation is like just breaks apart. This is pretty good. Like, I want to blot and see how I go, but I'm just going to do a close up for you. You can see I'm very shiny, but that's 10 hours. So like, I've come back from work. This is my working day. I started at 7:30. I finished at 3:30 today, but then I was like doing stuff, so I just got home. But this is what I look like on a normal working day after work. So we're going to go ahead and blot the face and see how we go. I'm going to actually go ahead and take the Rimmel Stay Matte powder and just take a fluffy Eco Tools brush, and without using a blotting sheet, I'm just going to try using a brush and powder and just pat it on. And it looks normal. It looks like how it looked when I applied in the morning, and that is not blotted. Sometimes I would do this, try to put powder on top of foundation, and it just moves. The foundation still looks the same. Like, it hasn't moved. I love it. Let's go ahead and mattify this side as well. Anyway, so I really like the foundation, and yeah, I've been wearing it for a week and I've been getting a lot of compliments. So once it's blotted, it looks perfect. Like, it literally looks like when I first put it on in the morning. I love it. The shade, as I said, oxidizes, but it's actually not too bad. Like, you can see, it's so hard to show you, but yeah, I really like it. I wouldn't say it's completely mattifying. It is a soft matte finish, but it's not oil controlling or anything like that. But I like the fact that the foundation doesn't break, and also once you powder, it looks normal without it splitting or breaking or looking cakey on the face. So I really like it. Let me know if you've tried the Fenty Beauty foundation and what you think of it. Absolutely love it. I might try to get a lighter shade and mix them, but I'm happy with it. I've worn it for a straight like week and it just looks great, and I've been loving it. I haven't been able to put it down. In terms of using the primer under the foundation, as you saw, they both worked the same, so you don't need the primer, but I definitely do really like the primer personally. It feels like a moisturizer, but it's a matte moisturizer. I personally like it. The price is $46. It's not too expensive. It's definitely high end, but I don't regret buying the primer. I still love it. I'm still going to use it, even though it didn't really work any different from my favorite Smashbox one. But yeah, that is all I have for you today. Any other details will be listed down in the description box. All products will be linked down below. But that is it for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Let me know if you guys can do me a favor, and if you know your shade in this foundation, can you please write your MAC foundation shade or anything like Nars or Estee Lauder Double L something, and what shade of Fenty Beauty foundation you are, because it'll be really helpful for people that are you know, reading the comments and things like that. So I would love that. I am an NC44 Nars Tahoe, a double wear 5W1. I'll leave a link down below to my foundation collection video so you can see what shades of foundation I am. But yeah, anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.